Every day we work with people dealing with the effects of car and truck crashes.
We believe the best way to help people is to prevent accidents from happening in the first place.
That's why we're taking a look at some of the intersections where we've seen repeated crashes and sharing them with you so that you can be better prepared and hopefully avoid the need to call the Skinners. Let's take a look. We're looking today at a new problem on the short stretch of highway that is both West Virginia Route 9 and US Route 340. It's here between these two major highway mergers. A new subdivision has been added, and the entrance for that development, which doesn't even show up on most GPS maps yet, has already been the site of accidents with injury. This is a design disaster because developers are putting incredibly dense housing into these areas, and we're going to have the use of the exit and entrance at a volume that couldn't have possibly been thought of 30 years ago when this was first designed. The reason for these accidents is due to the off-ramp lane, leading to a 90-degree turn onto Cascade Road. This lane, which hasn't been added to navigation maps, is just before the exit lane for Route 340. Drivers intending to use the 340 ramp are exiting prematurely, in part because their navigation aids may tell them to. Also, poor signage for Cascade Road leaves drivers with only one visual cue for exit, and that's the exit sign for Route 340. The biggest problem is when you have all of these things coming into one, that then puts the burden on the driver to pay attention. You can't simply be sitting back, relaxing, and relying on your navigation. You have to be very engaged in everything that's going on. And all it takes is a distracted driver who's also texting, who gets off onto the wrong place to exit, that can cause an enormous crash for the people who are actually paying attention. Whatever the cause for drivers taking the exit early, they are moving too fast to handle the sudden realization they are in the wrong exit lane and either abruptly re-enter the roadway, putting other drivers at risk, or crash head-on into the guardrail. We've seen multiple accidents in both cases. Thankfully, in the case of cars hitting the guardrail, there weren't cars waiting to turn at this intersection, mainly due to the fact that most of the residences in this neighborhood aren't occupied or even built yet. But once this becomes more active, this guardrail could be blocked by vehicles departing the neighborhood and result in a significant T-bone style crash. It's a terrible road design, and while complaints have been filed, there's no plan to fix this intersection. So please use caution, don't drive distracted, and slow down when traveling in the area of Cascade Road.
We hope this helps you better understand and prepare for the roads you travel every day.
Please share this video with your family and friends, especially young drivers.
If you or a loved one has been impacted by a car or truck accident, here or anywhere, your best chance to get the compensation you're owed is by contacting an experienced personal injury lawyer. A lawyer will help evaluate your case, determine the compensation you deserve, and fight for you every step of the way.
And if you're hurt in almost heaven, dial the 7s, 304-777-7777. While you're here, check out some of our other videos.
And please don't forget to like and share these videos with your friends and loved ones, especially young drivers.